Hello, it's me again. Let's go live. All right, let's start doing the thing again, guys. Since the last time that I was here, a lot of things been going on. I was worried about the World Cup. I didn't want to do anything. I was kind of like very hard working in the meantime. Getting to work, different jobs. I was in between jobs, and it was hard for me to figure it out. What it was the best decision for me to start doing the thing again because it's been all over the place. Now we have a war in Iran because for the guy that everybody knows, which is very freaking wrong. Uh, I don't think he has uh, the best option to do this kind of war, and it's ridiculous for me. Oh, well, I don't care who's watching anyway. Okay, I just want to speak my mind because this is very important for me and for everybody. I think people need to start people need to start kind of like a bit thinking about the future for themselves. It's very important. No Fox, no CNN, no non NBC, MSNBC, whoever, local news station, they are not doing the job right, and someone need to tell them to stop putting the name of him on the broadcast because that is what giving him more power that he need to have. Just like using OpenAI, okay, ChatGPT. Stop using the AI for stupid things. Try to use your mind. Try to use your hands. Try to use your creativity, your mind to do things for yourself. Because now, I don't know if you saw what happened with the OpenAI and ChatGPT. They create a small little subject model that actually affects someone else's and create some issues for the other company. So the AI, the model that they create, they have mind for themselves without even a person telling what to do. The AI model did what he want to do. So you need to think about all the stuff. Okay, use your freaking brain. Okay, no one is helping us. No one is helping us. We need to start thinking proper. No one gonna help us. No the Republicans, no the Democrats. We need to start thinking what is the best for our life. We can keep paying the gas prices, the groceries, the rent, the mortgage, the car insurance, the healthcare, all the stuff that are annoying us as hell. We need to start making decisions for our future. They don't want to do anything for us, so we need to start taking them out. All the old baggage that they are in the freaking Congress, Democrat or Republican, they are useless. They are useless. We need to start thinking and to pick better leaders for us for our future. Stop thinking small. Think big. That is the best option for us to keep doing and growing in the future. I'm doing this like late at night because I don't have no time. Okay, and because it's the best option for me to try to spend my head watching the news, the prime time news, and then I have all the information fresh. How that's possible that the president start profiting from the presidency? Okay, how is that possible? That's corruption 101. That's corruption 101 first. How can you accept that a guy who's leading the best country in the world or the free world is earning $2.3 billion in the first 2 years? You guys need to stop doing that. We need to think different. Things need to change. They need to change fast. Need to change very fast. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry. I have so many things in my head that I want to tell. I want to tell everyone. Everybody's using the clickbait. I don't want to use the clickbait. I don't even want to name him, because that's more power for him. The guy is embarrassed for the war, just like Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel is embarrassing for the war. They're just trying to get profit from whatever they're doing from the leadership, which is so freaking wrong. I have to work hard every freaking day to earn very little money, which is for me is exhausting. Like I have to accept so many things to keep growing, and I'm gonna keep fighting. Doesn't matter what happened. Doesn't matter what happened. I'm gonna keep fighting, but I want I want for I want the best for the people. I want the people be able to work hard and earn what they deserve: good money, good healthcare, a good car, a good house. Doesn't matter if it's rent or you own, but I want the people to be able to get their lives together. Maybe that's one of the reasons that we have so many bad people, bad hombres that they call, because people are so fed up, so exhausted that they need to get money in a way that they probably never thought, and they using that thing because it's easy, and which is wrong. And I don't know why. I don't know why the government doesn't do anything about it. Because we need to start from little things. If you don't start from little things, our planet or our society is gonna be over. And I don't wanna, like I said before, and I'm gonna repeat it again because I don't know who is listening, but I want everybody to listen what I'm saying. I know it's nobody's watching right now. It's good, even better, because I'm very nervous too. So I need to I need to clap to myself. But I know some people is gonna watch my videos. I know, but look for the guy who is the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore. That's his name. That's my candidate. No Ocasio Cortez. No freaking no one else. Ocasio Cortez, she's zero. She's a loser. All right. She's not the right candidate. We need to get Wes Moore for us. That's the candidate that is going to be good for the presidency. And if we don't change this situation, we're going to get so screwed up. Stop listening to what he's saying, that the people are frauding, the people that they don't have the right to vote are voting. That's completely fake. They try to kind of like put bullshit in your head, and that's not true. If it is, it's 0.026%, which is almost probably 17 votes, maybe, of the full. And because the way it's said in United States, whoever win the state get the the college representative, right? I forget the name exactly. So whoever get the votes get the college, right? So, for example, if is someone gonna get 100 votes and 0.0026% is kind of not even 2 votes for those 100, not even. That's nothing. That's not gonna change anything. That's not gonna screw no one. Nothing's gonna happen. The election is gonna be just like it is. Nothing's gonna change about it. Everything's gonna be fine. No one's gonna get screwed up because of that. So it's a wasted time and a wasted money and a wasting words that they just try to confuse you, to try to put your attention in something else that is completely wrong, right? Uh, it's very difficult to explain for me because I have too much information in my head and I'm comparing the information I have with different other information bases in other countries. Because I know a little bit of the politics in different countries like Italy, Europe, um, uh, France, England, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, some countries in Africa, and the far right is not a good way of building our culture or building our economy because they're gonna build it for themselves. They don't want to help us. They just want to help themselves. So in order to don't allow them to do that, we gotta stop voting for them. We gotta erase those guys on the top. We need to erase them. No more people that they're gonna try to uh, steal our money, steal our taxes. Uh, a lot of countries in the world are suffering the same situation, not just the United States. Okay, but because this is United States, supposed to be the first democracy in the world or the longest democracy in the world, it needs to step up. It needs to show the world that we are different, that it is different. It is different. We need to prove that to the world. We can we can accept what's going on. We can accept what's going on. My head is cutting on the on my on my YouTube over here because I'm doing two broadcasts. Okay, I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing TikTok. That's what I'm looking to two cameras. Um, because as much as the people I can reach is gonna be better. So it's better because I don't have no time. I'm a professional chef, so I need to do two things so people can watch me whatever the social media they use, and that's the only way for me. Um, I don't know why people are joining. And let's see. Um, so the thing of the fact, people keep trying to do clickbait. The clickbait is something that a lot of people are using for viewers, for streamer, for news on the newspapers, on the website, a lot of stuff like that. I don't like to use that because you just need to be chill, think straight, watch a little bit of the news, understand what they're saying, understand why they are saying that, and understand so many huge issues. Because every program that you watch, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, the local channels, whoever part of the world you are, everything's gonna be different and everything's gonna be related for their benefits. So you need to use kind of like a funnel. How do you call it? Funnel? Funnel? I forgot. But you need to use kind of like all the information you need that you are earning or you're getting, and then subtract and text just a little bit of that. Because not all the information that they're telling you is true and it's completely accurate. And it's not completely accurate. So the only way for you to understand better is to read, Google some stuff, some important stuff. What is the situation with the price of the houses? What is the situation with the rents? What is the situation around your area? What is the situation on your country? Read, investigate. Don't waste your time all the time watching the broadcast news or whatever platform you're using for news. They're always gonna lie. Period. And for example, CNN always gonna talk bad about Trump, and Fox always gonna talk bad about the Democrats. That's what it is. But both of them, they are telling you a tiny bit of the truth, a tiny bit. So you're gonna need to take a tiny bit of the truth that Fox News is telling you and CNN is telling you. CNN love to use Trump all the time, because that they use it because it's clickbait. They try to absorb you, but also doing that, they giving they giving him power. They say that they don't want to give him power, but they give him power itself because they name him. They call his name. That's the stuff they need to stop doing, because it's not good. It's not good for the thing. So, um, uh, and Fox News, all they're going to talk bad about the Democrats. Of course, they're going to talk bad about Democrats because they don't like the Democrats, right? But also, they use that for clickbait, because that's the way they feed their their viewers, because that's they think they want to watch, but not really. People are not stupid. People are getting it. People are getting the information for somewhere else. It's already 47% of the country is becoming independence. That's one of the reasons that the Democrats are so low and the Republicans are so low, because we don't we don't have no what is it? They are not represented us anymore. They are bullshit. They are being lying to us. Everything they say is a freaking lie. They come to your neighborhood and say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna fix. What is your problem? We're gonna fix. Ah, let me check you again. Let me take a picture. Let me take a picture." And then they forget about it. When they get elected, they forget about it. You never see them again. And then even if you gross bad to them, they're not even gonna talk to you. Before, oh yeah, give me a handshake, give me a handshake, give me a hug. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna support you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. We're gonna fix it. Then who are you? I don't know. What was the issue that you want me to fix? We could think about it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let's see. Have to do lobbies. People need to get me money to try to fix stuff. So the corporation are giving me money. So you have money? No, because I'm poor. Because you make me poor. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but if you cannot give me money, I won't change. I won't help you to change the subject or change the problem. And that's what it is. But it's in our hands by this a pen in a piece of paper that we can vote. Vote. Vote is the thing. All right? And listen to better minds. Listen to better minds. There is a bunch of broadcasters, YouTubers, they're doing political stuff. Understand what they say. Don't believe everything. Even don't believe everything I say. I'm not a politician or no. Uh, I'm just a chef. I'm a person, a regular person that want to speak about stuff because I'm fed up, And the only way to kind of like take all my madness from my heart or for whatever I have, I need to say it out loud. There's no other way. If you don't do it this way, it's like I can't speak my mind another way. So I need to be watched. I need to be seen, and I need to be heard. It's a lot. It's a lot. You see over here in TikTok a lot of people that they're doing stupid things. They worry about the World Cup. They worry about Argentina. They worry about Spain. They talk shit about Messi. They talk shit about Spain. The Spaniards talk shit about Argentina. Who cares? It's over. Even if I like it, I love the World Cup. I'm sad that it's gone, and I'm happy for Spain. Sad for Argentina, but still, uh, we have better thing to do and better thing to think about. Need to Things need to be changing. Things need to be changing. I can't fix this thing, man. Can't fix it. Yeah, much better. Oof. Things need to get better, and the only way to get better is to fix it. We have the mentors coming November. We need to do something about it. We can't let them win. We can't we can't let them destroy your life. And it's funny. I can see that TikTok AI is putting AI summary. A chef discusses political and economic issues, shares his perspective. I don't care if TikTok is using AI to submit my things. I don't care. What I care is whoever is listening. Whoever is listening, right there. That's what I care about. I care about the people that they're gonna listen to me and they're gonna think about it, and don't let them destroy our life. It's up to us. Just like every day you wake up and get up, take a shower, brush your teeth, and go to work. That's exactly the thing that you have to do every day. We need to do something to understand why they're trying to do against us. They want us to be quiet. They don't want us in a group. They don't want us to be associated. That's why they create these platforms. That's what they create this platform to make us separate. So in that way we cannot go join groups and discuss and exchange opinions, thoughts, ideas. They want us to be that way because they get benefit from that, because as soon as you don't listen to whoever is telling you some other opinion that it might be out there, they're gonna keep you on the loop of your miserable life, on your miserable life, and no one wanna have a miserable life. No one wanna have that. No one. No one. Everybody wanna be successful, but in order to do that, we need to work hard and we need to make good decisions about who to give the power to make the changes that we want. If we don't make the right decisions, and if we don't vote for the right people to leadership, we won't make it. Doesn't matter what the effort we're gonna do through our life, working hard, having 2 jobs, having 3 jobs, that's not gonna matter. We're still gonna be middle class. Doesn't matter what we do, we're still gonna be middle class. Some people make it, very very few, not everybody. But in order to at least increase the amount of people that they make it, we need to join groups. We need to understand others' opinion. We need to understand politics. We need to understand the news. The news is gonna tell you stuff, but no everything's gonna be true. Some things gonna be bullshit. Some things gonna be by their own company, because it's beneficial for them. For example, if I was part of CNN, the way I'm talking about them, they would fire me. But because I'm not belong to CNN, they can't fire me. But I can speak against them. I can speak about CNN. I can speak against Fox News. I can speak against MSNBC, and I don't care, because we need to make the changes. And the situation today or yesterday, the news about the open AI that create a model, and the model start thinking for its own and attack another company through through open AI, and they create that particular model to do something like that, or to be able to do something like that. That's freaking disturbing. It's just like Terminator, just like the movie, just like the movie. AI AI gonna think for itself, and then it's gonna try to destroy us. So stop giving the information too much information to AI. Start thinking for yourself. Please use your intellect, use your mind, use your brain, use your ideas. Read, inform yourself in a better way. That's the only thing that we can do to be better, to grow. Because, like I said, we we can work 16 hours a day, and it still won't be enough. Until we get old, we still gonna have $3,000 a month as social security, as a pension for the you wanna work freaking 55, 60 years of your life, but the government gonna take everything. And the government wants to take everything. The government wants to get everything. But like really, we need to think in a better way. We need to change our objective. We need to change the ideas, the way that we think, the way we vote, the way we read the newspaper, the way that we watch news. I said it before. There is a lot of podcasters, YouTubers, even in TikTok. There's smart people that they try to do some stuff, very good stuff, for try to let the people understand what politics mean. Uh, but try to join those kind of people. Subscribe to those channels. I don't care if you don't subscribe to mine. Just if you like what you see, if you like what you're hearing or what I'm saying or the subject what I'm saying, I will be happy. Subscribe to me, follow my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is right there, so you can subscribe to mine. I don't have no problem. I will be happy. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos here, follow me, like my videos on in here on TikTok as well. I've been talking about several subjects. Sometimes I'm gonna kind of like I say straight up. Sometimes it's gonna be live. Sometimes it's gonna be just video. Sometimes it's gonna be 1 minute. Sometimes it's gonna be 5 minutes. Sometimes it's gonna be like now, half an hour. Uh, but my idea is just to kind of like keep open the people's mind and think in a different way, because I'm just tired, man. I'm tired to work so many years, working so hard, using my intellect, using my skill. I don't get the amount that I was supposed to get for those for all those years that I've been doing this job. I'm a professional chef, and I still can make 150,000 a year. That's the only thing I want. I don't want to be rich, because I don't think I have enough time to be rich, and and actually I don't know if I'm gonna have enough life to, if I get rich ever, if I ever get rich, to spend all the money. So my only goal is try to at least make 150,000 a year for the next 15 years of my life, because in that way I can probably earn a little bit more money for when I get old. So, and that's a fact. I have friends of mine that they've been making 150,000 for 30 years, and they're still gonna make very shitty money until they get retired. Very shitty money, because the tax is gonna take a lot of whatever the only payment they're gonna give you, whatever the social security they're gonna give you, taxes, Medicaid. And when you get old, you have issues, you need pills, you need to go to the doctor, you need to do this, you need to do that, and then the money's gone, and then you are in a walker, you know and the government won't care about you, just like they don't care about you now. But in order to flip the script, we need to do something about it. We need to vote right. Stop voting for the stupid people, for all baggage. The people that they are kind of like for 40,000 years in government. That's the people that's not good for us. That's not good for us anymore. They probably did something good for us in the past, but I don't remember something good happen after that. I I remember very little people that actually did something for us, that actually changed anything. I don't know if you guys heard the Tupac song, Changes. You gotta listen to those songs. There is a lot of songs from Tupac that they are very interesting, and several other people. So, what is the point for the United States go to war with Iran? It's like 10,000 miles away, probably more, 14,000 miles away. What they gonna do to the United States? They just want to protect Israel. And listen, I don't have no problem with Israel, with the people of Israel. The problem I have is with Benjamin Netanyahu. That's the problem that I have. Benjamin Netanyahu is one of the problems of this war. All right? No, the Jews, no, the Palestine, no one else. No one else. That's the guy that's the problem. They don't even like him there. So, and the way he's get elected there, sorry, is very suspicious. So, find out how Benjamin Netanyahu is elected every single time in Israel. And you're going to figure out a lot of bullshit. This is all for benefit for themselves. They're trying to help each other. They're trying to get the oil from Iran, covering it like they are terrorists. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe they are terrorists. What? 2%? 3% max of their population might be terrorists. But there's no reason to attack the whole country, right? Would you agree about that? Uh, they're talking about they created nuclear weapons. United States have nuclear weapons. Israel have nuclear weapons. Why Iran cannot have nuclear weapons? Why not? And if they ever have it, because the people over there, they don't have all the technology and the people's mind to create something like that. If they ever have one, the problem is going to be in 30 years or 50 years from now. No, now. So what is the point to go to war with them, to attack them? But destroy them just to take the oil and bye-bye, just like they did with Venezuela? Or, or, the, or the idea just to go over there to try to get nuclear deal with the Saudis? Maybe deals, business deals with Saudi Arabia, maybe with Dubai, with Qatar, maybe. That's the reason that they go all the time there. It must be a reason, right? But I don't think they are the right reasons. I think they have hidden reasons. I really believe that there's hidden reason to be there. But people for both sides are dying, innocent people. We just know, we just found out this week that at least 100 members from the U.S. for the U.S. soldiers are dying. And what is that thing? What is that thing? Trump is not even a military. Pete Exit is not a military. So how the hell he do the military salute? That's for me. That's it's just only for military people. People, just for military people like me I was a military in my country, but I can't do it because I was in the military. Trump did it. Pete Hegseth didn't. He never went there. So why the hell they do that? For me, when I see that kind of stuff, for me, I so feel the respect. I feel very disrespectful. I feel shameful. They don't have no change at all. So people like that you want as leadership? People that they don't have no freaking idea what is to be in war? Or what is the reason that people join the army? What is the reason that people want to defend their country? Believe me, I will defend this country for better reasons, for a better culture, for better people in leadership. I will defend this country, just like I'm doing now. I'm defending this country because I love this country, and I will defend it. I'm gonna try to speak wherever I have to speak, and with whoever I have to tell about what is going on. This is not right, people. This needs to be over. This has to be done. Obama didn't help us. Clinton didn't help us. Biden didn't help us. And neither Trump. Neither has Trump. Neither has Trump. So what do you expect? Who wanna help us? Us. We gotta help us. We gotta be together in this. Using our brains, uses your mind, read a little bit better, investigate, put the words in a balance. What is more heavy, one is more loose. Like I said before, Fox gonna tell you one thing, CNN is gonna tell you one thing, but none of them are telling you the truth. They're just using clickbait. They just want your attention. They just want your ratings because they are losing the ratings. Why they losing the ratings? Because exactly the same reason of the politicians. Because politicians are not telling you the truth. They go into your neighbors asking for your vote, but then they don't do anything. They don't change anything. Nothing is changing. Nothing has changed. Nothing will change if you don't do nothing about it. But if we do something about it, things are gonna change. Things definitely gonna change. This midterm, it has to be a big change. 75% change. But for the right people, not for the parties, not for the GOP, not for the Democrats. No, it has to be for different people that we can trust. We really can fucking trust. And if they don't do the job we want them to do, we vote them out. We have that ability to vote them out. We have that ability. We need to study how the system works, how the midterms work, how the election works, how many senates, how many Congress seats are to take in every election. We need to understand the circle. There is a reason that in the United States always, most of the time, is 8 years Republican, 8 years Democrat. There is a reason that the first uh, government from a Republican, after 2 years, they have one of the two chambers. They never gonna have both chambers. It's very rare they're gonna have both chambers for the 4 terms. Very rare. It's almost impossible. And why is that? Because people are playing. They're playing with us, and we kind of like join the game. But we need to change the way that they play the game. We need to play them. We need to vote them out. We need to be forced to vote them out. Okay, you don't do it. You are not doing the job. That it's just like when you go to work. If you don't do the job, you get fired. They give you 3 months, right? In the beginning, that's the 3 months period, right? And then 4 months, 1 year, 2 years. Okay, you don't do the job. Bye bye. Fire. And we have the power to do that. No one else. Because it's until this point it's very little corruption. There is some corruption in the top level, a lot of corruption, like the corruption that it takes $2.4 billion. All right, that's the kind of corruption I'm talking about. And because I don't want to do clickbait, I don't want to name it. I just want to talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Anyway, but I wanted to say a bunch of stuff that now I'm kind of like I'm forgetting it. But it's been 40 minutes I've been live, and I don't know who's listening. Someone is listening. I know that someone is listening. I see people join. There's no problem if you don't stay or no, but it's fine. I appreciate that you're watching. You can say whatever you want. The comments are open. You can talk or you can comment. You can share your ideas with me. There's no problem. We can debate. I'm open for hate. I'm open for anything. Doesn't matter for me. I still gotta wake up early, go to work, pay my bills. Doesn't matter. You can hate me, you can love me, you can like me, you can dislike me, you can follow, you can unfollow, you can subscribe, you can unsubscribe, you can like it, whatever. It's your decision. But because it's your decision, it's important. I want you to make a good decision, not with me, good decision with your future, both in a good way. Read about the news, investigate about your representative, your politicians that in your area that they're gonna be up for a seat this November. It's very important. Introduce yourself for politics. Politics is a freaking game. They're never gonna try to benefit us. But in order to stop all that bullshit, we need to change it ourselves. We cannot let Biden get 80 years old and be in the presidency. We cannot be with this guy, with this corrupted guy person getting to 80 years old and still going to be the president. That's ridiculous. That's no problem about the age. It's the way they're doing it. They still, even with their 80, they try to get advantage of the situation. And we need to put a stop with it. We need to put a stop. This is not, it's not good for us. We need to change. All right, guys. I think I'm going. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to do more because it's important. I'm very tired. I'm working hard, but I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do a couple of videos by week to push the situation hard because we need to join. We need to stick together. The union is good. All right. Uh, why? Oh, there is the opposite way. I don't like it. My God. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Um. Anyway, whatever I whatever I'm saying to you guys, coming from my heart, coming from my knowledge, coming from a lot of ideas that I have in my head by reading a lot of newspaper when I was a kid, watching a lot of stupid politicians talking, being fed up so many times about politicians. But now that is the time that we cannot joke around anymore. We cannot joke around. We cannot fucking just let it pass. Someone's gonna come. It's gonna be better. No, we cannot wait. Now it's worse. We are paying too much. We are paying too much taxes. We are paying too much for rent. We are paying too much for price, for any kind of price. When you go to the supermarket, you don't buy anything. We need to do something about it. This thing has to stop. The war has to stop. What is the problem with the war? Like, we need to fix it. Why everybody hate each other? We're supposed to love each other. Whatever we do is affect everybody. It doesn't matter where part of the world you are. You see, the war over there in Iran is affecting the oil prices here. It's affecting everything else. It's affecting the groceries. It's affecting the transportation. It's affecting your mobility. Probably you cannot even buy gas now. You gotta take the bus because you cannot take your car, or you paying your gas with the credit cards, and that is putting more interest on you, on your household. And it is something that needs to be over. It needs to be finished. We need to fight together. And again, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to be a millionaire, nothing like that. I just want to make 150,000 a year, and I'm gonna be happy. When I make that point, I'm gonna be very happy. I'm gonna feel successful. I still not feeling successful. I'm trying, working hard, but it's gonna be a point that I will probably make it, and I want to make it, and that's the only thing I want. I don't want to make more than that. I don't want to have time to spend it. I can even sleep, and I'm gonna have time to spend my money. Imagine that shit. What I'm saying. This is the same way that the open AI companies, Amazon, Walmart, all those companies need to think. They more worried to they more worried they are more worried to steal from their employees that to give money to the employees to be successful, to allow them to be successful and to be happy, even even if they know if they give them more money they're gonna be more happy. I'm not saying that people in Walmart, the employees in Walmart make 100,000 a year. No, but why not 80? Why not 85,000 a year? If they're making 955 or not even 56,000 a year, what's that? What's 56,000 a year? What is that? That's not nothing. It's like nothing. They can't do anything about that. Oh, all right. Anyway, need to go. Um, Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like my videos if you like it. Join the conversation. Comment. No problem. Hate me, love me, doesn't matter. I can take it. Uh, People in TikTok, please follow me, like my videos, watch the videos, think straight, think independent. Independent is the right way, but we also need to join parties, but not all together. Okay, it has to be separate. One from one side, one for the other side. One for one side, one for the other side. Because but we gotta vote for the right people. Doesn't matter for what side they are. We need to pick the right ones. All right. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it, your attention, and please like and comment. Okay, no problem. Subscribe to YouTube. Okay. Love you guys, and good night. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Good night.